Hi everyone, welcome to the Brown University Beit Midrash. I hope everything is well on this week of Parshat Yitro, the 10 Commandments, everyone knows. But let's talk about Yitro. Yitro was the father-in-law of Moshe. Right? He comes out in this week's Parsha out to the desert to join the Jewish people. Now Rashi asks, obviously, why would Yitro want to join the Jewish people, aside from the fact that Moshe is his son-in-law? So he gives two reasons. Reason number one, the splitting of the sea. Right, great miracle. I'm sure you heard about the plagues in Egypt too. And reason number two, because of the war with Amalek. Okay, in the war with Amalek, the Jews had a lot of casualties. They had to put in a lot of effort. This whole scene, Moshe like getting tired almost. There's this crazy stuff. It's like, why would someone want to join the Jewish people because they were just at war where they won, but they got hurt? Why would they want to join the Jewish people because of that? So an answer given in the Talmud, I believe in Brachot, is to show that really, Yitro realized that God wasn't a one-act wonder. Not Egypt wasn't his only show. That he could really help the Jewish people in terms of other nations too, and therefore this is a reason to join the Jewish people, because it really shows that God is the protector. Now, reason number two, more practical on our level, something I heard from my rabbi last year in yeshiva. And he told a story which goes as follows. So there's this Jewish guy, he didn't really grow up religious. And as he was getting older, he wanted to experiment a little bit. He wanted to see where he belonged religiously in his life. He went to all different religions, denominations. And he heard all great things. Oh, you're going to be saved. The Savior is going to come. It's going to be great. Life is great. Then he walked into an Orthodox shul, and the rabbi's up there saying, your life sucks, right? It's terrible. You have nothing going on for yourself. Right? You really have to work on all these aspects of your life, giving like real musar. And he's like, wow, like what's going on here? But then he came to the realization, he's like, this is real. Everything else, like, okay, you could say one thing, but it doesn't mean anything. He's like, this is like proof in concept. Like, this is real stuff. So this is also what Yitro was looking for in this week's Parsha that we see. He sees that the Jewish people are really living, like they're not just living like anyone else, but they're really living. They're living transparent lives, showing like the hardships with all the great times too. Something that we really strive for. So just something to really think about is that we have to put the effort in to make things great. Life isn't just great. This is what we're learning from Yitro in this week's Parsha. So I give everyone a bracha that in everything we do, we have to realize that if we're not putting in the effort, it's not going to turn out well. And that's what we see, again, with Yitro in this week's Parsha, that if you're there, if you're present, if you're contributing, which is exactly what Yitro does, that's where greatness is going to come from. Greatness doesn't just come from itself, it comes from us. And with that, I wish you all a Shabbat Shalom.